This mega $19 billion deal is the biggest tech acquisition since way back at the height of the dot-com boom in 2000. WhatsApp is a messaging service that does pretty much what text messages do, except for free and anywhere in the world. And it also allows you to send pictures, video and audio too. Now that might not sound very exciting, but here's the kicker. WhatsApp has 450 million users worldwide, and they are so active that the amount of text messages they send and receive is almost equal to the entire SMS volume of every telco in the world combined. WhatsApp does that with only 55 employees. And what a payday it is for them too. Here's the breakdown. Facebook is paying $4 billion US in cash, $12 billion US in Facebook shares, and so they can lock up those WhatsApp employees, they are throwing in a $3 billion set of golden handcuffs, those Facebook shares that become available over 4 years, the equivalent of $55 million for each WhatsApp employee. Very generous indeed, but Facebook can afford it. It is worth $173 billion, so using mostly shares to buy growth is a good idea. So what does Facebook see in WhatsApp? Well, this chart was key to Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg. Social networking applications live and die by how fast they scale and whether it is sustainable. As you can see, WhatsApp has grown much faster than Facebook, Gmail and Twitter 4 years after their launch. But the big draw for Facebook are those mobile customers. Facebook is increasingly driving revenue from mobiles at the rate of $300 million US a month, and it's growing. That's from a user base which is much less engaged than WhatsApp's users. And Facebook has a bit of a problem with growth. Their younger users seem to be tailing off as a certain type of member joins the networking application. Plus, they want access to the growing audiences of WhatsApp in places like India and Africa. That's the business case, but does it stack up? Well, that's anyone's guess, but this will raise concerns that there is a bubble in tech stocks. Other tech companies like Twitter floated for $30 billion and still haven't shown decent revenues, and the valuations for acquisitions for other mobile apps like Instagram and Tumblr for $1 billion each were seen as pricey just over a year ago. And the last big takeover that was anything like this big, AOL buying Time Warner in the height of the dot-com boom for $160 billion. The company was worth $100 billion less a year later.